against the Sharks. St. Louis toasted the opposition with a big goal-scoring night. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Panthers were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Ducks. Florida posts the win with a strong defensive front when it mattered most. The Sabres were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Jets. Buffalo torches the opposition with a big offensive output. The Leafs were on the road to take on the Red Wings. Toronto performed brilliantly offensively in the win. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. Hi, everybody. We're in the Music City, and Nashville is popping tonight, and the Predators are ready to strike on the ice. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Predators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Moves it to Jones. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall.
Well, he's definitely going to be disappointed that the shutout streak is going to come to an end, James. And anytime you got one going, you know that number. You want to continue to increase those minutes where you haven't allowed a goal, and tonight it ends.
Handles the puck. Makes a save. Denies it again. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Pacioretty. From in close. Denies him.
Jari is able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Oh, he caught him in the open ice. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Oh, it stops him again.
Well, he's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
The Predators have had more scoring chances, but they still trail early in this opening frame. And he takes the feed. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Domi's got it against the boards. And still use of the stick to poke the puck away. Fabro's gaining momentum. Nashville's on the attack. Turns it away on the slap shot. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. And now he moves it quickly to Graves. And he takes the pass. And that's broken up. Joshua's going to play it near the point. Fires it on net. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Passes it to Tomasino. Takes the feed. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Novak's got it in the corner. Great heads-up play with the stick by Joshua. Scooped up along the wall by Zaitsev. Quick feed to Hall. Comes up with the stop.
Saros makes a nice save right there, and that's going to help him get back to the performance that he gave the other night. I mean, it was a shutout.
Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a score!
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And he takes a shot, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. With possession along the wall. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Gets the puck over to Taves. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Jones. Joshua's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Barry. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Poked away by Graves. On the attack along the boards. Hammers a shot! Turned that one aside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Chicago's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Moves it to Forsberg. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Stoppage in play, offside the call. The Predators still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. Nashville's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Duchesne. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Sends it in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Chicago's got it now. Comes up with the stop. From the right side, takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. And he's got the answer for that one. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Puck grab by Domi. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick feed to Glass. Nice dish from the left wing. Joshua's going to play it against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. And he'll come out of his crease to play the puck. Setting up behind his own net now. The Blackhawks move to the offensive zone. Quick pass over to Parsonen. Intercepts it at center. Domi's got it along the wing. And that goes off a body. Quick pass to Barry. Sends it quickly to Jankowski. Huge hit against the glass.
Gotta love the physicality in this game, but now there's going to be a stoppage in play, James, as that glass, it is broken.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. Duchesne's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Joshua's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Jabs the puck away. Tries to feed it over to Domi. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Handles it along the blue line. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Duchesne's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Predators continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. The Blackhawks win the faceoff. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And that shot's blocked. Denied that one. Moves it to Hall. Chicago's got the puck. Joshua's got the puck. short pass to Murphy. He scores!
Goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
In the final moments of this period, Chicago's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Nashville's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Cuts to the point! Score! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, your opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
The Predators win the draw here in the neutral zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Shot! Oh, spectacular stop there!
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. And that's knocked away. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Drives to the sweet spot. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Jarry's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
And he slides it quickly to Jones. Way off target. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Saros. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Predators have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Nashville's working the transition through the middle of the ice. To the front! And that goes off course off a body. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Off a stick and they can't connect. Joshua's got it along the boards. Quick feed to Domi. Joshua's along the line, carrying the puck. Into the corner now. Quick pass to Domi. Here's a shot. Stones him in front. Tries to get it to Yossi. Moves it to Forsberg. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Feeds the puck to Trennan. Works it across to Sissons. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Jankowski. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. A Crimson foot. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blackhawks have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Here they come on the rush. He got all of that one.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Scores! And there it is, number 1 of the season.
That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open.
magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an
Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach, and at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with a young player. Hey, listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
And off the draw, they take the puck.
Go, go, go!
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Joshua is so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Jari's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Yossi's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain and leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James, but what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down.
Takes a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Here he is on the backhand. Made the stop on the play.
Saros has to be frustrated with his performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. But that save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. Quick feed to Hall. Can't get it to go. Back at the point, they set it up.
Domi's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Nashville's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Chicago's won the face-off deep in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Predators carry it along the wall. Feeds the puck up to Hall. And he takes the feed. Joshua's going to play it to the corner. Quick pass to Domi. Taken by Joshua. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Oh, wow, another great stop.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that's blocked away. And he had the answer on that one. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Oh, coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
The Predators' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world, and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
The Blackhawks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Moves it over to Johnson. Tosses it to Athanasiou. And now it's grabbed by Yossi. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And he takes the dish. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Joshua's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves it to Zaitsev. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Picked up along the wall by Zaitsev. And he slides it quickly to Johnson. And that's intercepted by Shen. Slides the puck across to Yossi. Into the offensive zone. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
Pacioretty's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Takes the feed at the back end. Tees him out. Oh, an even better save. Predators had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. Chicago's won the draw. Here's a short pass to Tomasino. Moving into the attacking zone. There's a shot. Oh, denies him with the tunnel save.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save. I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck scooped up by Tomasino. Sends it over to Glass. Moves it up.
That stretch pass was a beauty, James.
And that's taken away. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Comes up with a steal. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Athanasiou. Slides the puck over. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Predators gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. The Blackhawks have it now. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. The Predators start with possession here as they open up short-handed. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, he's going to sit 2 minutes for the slashing call here as he hacks and whacks his way to the box. I mean, this is a deserved penalty. Everyone saw it.
Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes it into the slot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Taken along the wall by Joshua. Chicago's through center and now in the offensive end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Saros has it and freezes the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blackhawks are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Domi's won the draw and they're on the attack. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Nashville's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Yossi's taking it from his own end. Drives it to the crease. Fires it. Fantastic save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, clutch save. Here's an attack with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Here comes the call.
Well, when you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Kiki's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And they get the puck out. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Up the neutral zone now. Drives to the paint. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. They gain the zone from the left side. Center speed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Glass and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Kiki's won the draw here in the offensive zone. The Predators have possession shorthanded. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Cuts to the front. Scores! While putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
Chicago sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
Joshua's crossed the line and cleaned the zone. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. The Predators have it now. Lets it go! And he gets in front of that. Joey's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Predators are being called for tripping. Glass slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in the game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Slides it back to the blue line. Carries the puck up through center. Shot! Shuts him down. Picked up along the boards by Taves. Handles the pass. And that goes off a stick. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, what a save in front. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Slick feed. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. Moves the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Battling for it along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Oh, good night on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And, hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
And he had the answer on that play. As play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Avs are coming up next on the schedule, and a few tickets still available, I'm told, so get them while you can. The Predators have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Scooped up along the wall by Murphy. Puck picked up by Domi. Chicago's looking to break out. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, look at the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. And that's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Novak. The Blackhawks gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Novak. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lane.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Puck battle along the boards. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Chicago's playing it from the side. Takes the feed at the point. Turns it away. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. A critical draw here. Glass wins the faceoff. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Knocked away by Zaitsev. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Zaitsev. Sends the feet in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves inside. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Grabbed along the boards by Shen. Now a quick pass to Forsberg. Moves the puck along the half wall. Misses a golden opportunity there.
Not a lot of game left. The clock is ticking down, trailing late in the third, and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer. You have to make sure you hit the net, but that one sails over.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Poked away at center by Stetcher. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass from his goalie. And now he angles it across to Duchesne. Puck grabbed by Forsberg. Glove save made by Jari. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
The Predators win that offensive zone faceoff. Looks to set up at the point now. Quick feed to Yossi. What a steal in his own end. Fires into the empty net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night, and it looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done, but the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Domi's one possession. Here he is. Takes the shot. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Love the effort. They were in this one right till the end, but unfortunately, it still gets away, and the losing streak continues.
Well, and this one hurts, right? You can taste it. You're so close to dig yourself out of this.
Right over to the water cooler, and I had 3 people asking me about that performance out there last night. Let's open up the phones. We've got John in High River. John, how about that rookie?
I gotta tell you, James, I am fired up about our first-year guy. Looks good out there.
No, he certainly does. And you know what? What's crazy is that he's been arguably the team's top player through the first few games.
Yeah, he's been carrying this team thus far.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. When you look at the body of work that he has put forward through day one of this year, he has been... Well, this should be a fun one tonight. Hey, everybody, James Cybulski back here on the show. But coming up, 2 of the game's more entertaining players this season will be on display, and Ferraro and I will be bringing you that broadcast as, hey, look, we already know how established the incumbent is, right? One of the best in the game and has proven as such over the last few years. On the flip side, the kid... Are days like this gearing up for a big game agonizingly long?
Sometimes it's like the clock never moves. Remember when you were a kid and you were looking at the clock in school and you're like, would you please move along, and nothing happens? It's like that a lot for a player too. And when you're a young player, you don't have a lot of experience, the nerves really build as the day goes on.
Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Sabres start with possession as we are now underway. And it's a quick pass to Cousins. Mrazek's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Chicago's won the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Cousins. Moves it around along the half wall. Just slide to the net. Mrazek's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Time to go pound for pound with a key matchup in tonight's game. Cheryl?
Dahlin's a star defender on his team's blue line. Jones knows how to play both sides of the game, guys. He's a great defender, but star D players also contribute points. I'll be watching these two players to see if one of them can really shine for their team tonight. Guys, back to you.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the feed. Sacrifices the body. Here he is, shoveling in front. Made the save on the play. Great hand-eye coordination as he gets the puck back. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Won the faceoff. Now he takes it over the line. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick pass to Olsen. And that goes off a player in front. The Blackhawks will play from the defensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. From the point, they take control of it. A shot. That's blocked. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Here's the pass. Back to the point it goes. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabs it in his own end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Stones him with the blocker. Chicago still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Olsen swooping in on the attack. Drills him. Jones works the puck in his own zone. Headman pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Slides the pass over to Olsen. The Sabres played along the boards. Pass back to the point. Big time stop. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Takes the pass from the left wing. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. The Sabres get a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves it to Cousins. Quick shot! Denies him with the pad. Oh, there's one more!
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Comes up with a blocker save. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he had an answer with that save. Moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Sends the pass over. Here's a shot. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Darlene's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And it's a big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. What a stop right there! G picks it up. They are under pressure here. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. Slides it quickly to Hall. Nice zone entry on the left side. Takes it to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Great read with the stick. Picks up the puck in his own end. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Buffalo's won the faceoff at center. Moves it quickly over to Cousins. Slides it across to Domi. Quick feed to Hall. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Great poise here as he gets it back. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. Shoots it. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot.
Kings lines, come on!
Darlene's lugging the puck. The Sabres slide it through center. Quick pass to Quinn. And that's broken up. Passes the puck over to Graves. Hall's gained the line and on the attack. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hill! Moves it to Olofsson. Poked away in the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Domi. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a short pass to Hall. And now he moves it quickly to Quinn. Takes the pass. Moves it to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Dished on over to Domi. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Gets in front of it. Right on the doorstep. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Sends the pass in front. Oh, wins the ball. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Skinner stick handling in his own zone. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Flies it over to Domi. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Make the score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Taken by Cousins. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the puck at the point. The Blackhawks take it from the side. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! And both centers glide into the dot as the face-off set to resume. Domi's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp and be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Jones. Receives the pass. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hall. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes the feed. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Cutting to the front of the net. Off a stick. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Well, after all those goals in the first, I'm surprised they still have a voice here as play gets underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Chicago's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Cousins has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Rips it! Too much traffic in the lane. Joshua's moving it ahead. Quick feed to Kroos. Back to the blue line. Takes it to the net. Big save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position.
Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
On the shot, and play resumes. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Shot! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Here he is, wrists it on net. They fight for it along the boards. Wow, the home team is really under pressure, and the fans know it. And they skate it out of the danger zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Shot! Comes up with a monster save in front.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
The Blackhawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Krebs. He's got a little jump. He scores! What a move! The Sabres have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Josts recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. The Blackhawks certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. And I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
And he takes the pass. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves it to Quinn.
He's only 1 goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Angles it over to Darlene. A chance in front. Can't connect the play. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a short pass to Olsen. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Buffalo's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Stop that one. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Oh, it's denied by Mrazek.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Dishes it to Murphy. The Sabres take possession in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Feeds it to Hall. Moves it quickly over to Quinn. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Cousins wins the draw inside the neutral zone.
Skinner's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for the Hattie.
Takes the feed. He got all of that hit on the play. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The Sabres find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Penalty to number 97, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Buffalo's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Chicago's got the puck at center. Smart defensive play there. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Hall. And he takes the feed. Came up with the save on that play.
Joshua's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Tuck's got the puck along the wing. Cousins setting up against the wall. Steps into it. Oh, what a glove save by Mrazek. And loses possession after a solid hit. Great glove save. Quick feed to Tuck. And that's off a stick. Puck scooped up by Darlene. Oh, there's a stop. There's up pane of glass. Got cracked after that heavy, heavy shot.
It's all about safety first here, James, and they're going to make sure that they replace that pane. You know, if it's spidered, if it's cracked, and another shot comes or a big hit, that'll send it through to the fans.
Across the line from center. Picks up the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Puck picked up by Stetcher. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Oh, a slick stuff by Hill.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here he is in close. Denies that opportunity. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Moves the puck to the half wall. Cut into the paint. Oh, that hit. And they'll skate it out of the zone.
Cousins, hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Joshua's called for tripping. He's off to the box. And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! What a finishing all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net. I guess this means he's back in the coach's good books. Hey, James, he's sitting in the penalty box, doesn't get scored against, but winds up getting the goal on that one. That's got to feel pretty good.
Chicago's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within one goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Lowers the boom with that hit. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck ahead to Murphy. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hill.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Slides it diagonally to Hall. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a shot with the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Buffalo's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Joe's won it in their own end. Hall's got it in the defensive end. Cutting to the slot, and that's off a stick. Handles it along the blue line. Bumped off the puck. Strong defensive effort. Joshua's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Takes the shot. Lob jam in front. That's broken up. Wrist shot from the slot. And he comes up big with the a stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And he takes the dish. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Chicago's in now. Quick feed to Hall. Dishes it to Domi. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quinn's got it against the boards. What a great read breaking up the pass. Into the offensive end now. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, what a chance, and he fanned on the puck. Oh, that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Puts it on net, just wide. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Hammers the shot, turns it away. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Blue Jackets are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Slides it across to Olofsson. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Taken by Hall. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a stop by Hill.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's impressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And a nice save there as play continues. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Quick pass to Hall. Gets a pad on it. What a stop by Hill. Domi's the victim of a slash. Scores! And the rookie comes up clutch once again.
Well, he's going to get his 10th of the season there, James, and that's a nice number for him. He didn't want to be just a passenger coming into this league. He wants to be a contributor, and he's building upon it. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
10 goals now for the rookie. I think it's fair to say he belongs.
He believes he belongs, no question about it, James. It's not just the production, but it's urgency around the puck. You can see that he's just eating up everything that the staff has to say to him. There's good communication on the ice. I feel like he believes that he is a big part of this group.
Moves it to Domi. Puck grab by Murphy. Loses his balance on the play.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Fires it on net. Buffalo's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Knocked away with the stick by Murphy. We've called it the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, who's the winner in the matchup tonight?
Joshua has been outstanding in this game tonight, James. He's really creating for everyone on the ice and making everyone around him better, and that's the sign of an excellent player, and he's getting it done tonight.
Here's a shot! Scores! And he hits the hat trick and let those hats fly!
Let him fly. First time this season, James. He gets the trio in all different ways. Pretty unbelievable to fill the net 3 times.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play set to resume here. Quick pass across to Domi. He carries the puck up along the wing. Buffalo's gained possession. Slides it over with pace to Tuck. Great reach with the poke check by Graves. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hall. Takes the puck. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Excellent stick work on the play. The Blackhawks have it now. Here's a short pass to Jones. And he totally Nearly whiffs on that one. Slides the puck over. With possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Power. Denies him! Buffalo's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Nice start winning the draw here. And they're going to fight. And I have to say, I'm not surprised at all here.
Me neither. We could see this one coming, James, whether it's the extra nudge on the boards. We've seen the stick work and the chirping all along, and they're finishing it off here.
There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. Sometimes when you're getting blown out and you're upset and you're frustrated, you're sending a message to your team as well. You're sending a message like, hey, we got to finish this one strong. We got to send a message for the next time we meet.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Skinner's night one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times can you hit the back of...
Okay, just to get through the day. Said I'm packing my bags. Moving out to LA. Lately I began just to deal with the pain.
Impressive performance by the kid. But another layer to this was I was told prior to puck drop, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and challenged him to see if he could one-up the superstar he was lining up against out there. And you know what? Mission accomplished. If you can challenge a kid and get results like that, all day, every day, do it more. Because that was a brilliant call on the coaching staff's part in that one. All right, let's check in for a quick little break, and then we will come back. And hey, a nice little feather in the cap with the rookie as he manages to notch his 10th career goal here in the show. And so, hey, look, he's not catching Gretzky anytime soon, but at the same time, it's still a very respectable number. He's into double digits now for his career in the NHL with his 10th. All right, elsewhere around the National Hockey League, a couple of other stories. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Sabres were looking to grab points on the road against the Blackhawks. Buffalo played pad the stats night, winning easily in this one. And yet the freshman still making his mark in this one, scoring in the loss. Hey, with this one all said and done, let's get you caught up on some of the other final matchups in the league tonight. The Blues had a tall order to fill as they tried to take two on the road against the Ducks. Anaheim tightened it up when they needed to on the heels of a sensational effort in goal. The Maple Leafs were on the road to take on the Wild. Minnesota pushed on through for the 2 points thanks to the shootout win. We are as cool as ice. Two teams looking start or win, and we are set to go. The Blackhawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Columbus is across the line and on the attack. And that's hooked away. Good shot from the slot. How did he stop that one? The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Cuts to the paint. Slides the puck across to Laine. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. And they win that neutral zone draw. Joshua's taking it from his own end. Tries to feed it over to Jones. Here they come on the attack. Slides the puck to Hall. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Hall's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Handles the pass. Columbus takes it across the line. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Play is called for offside. While we have a moment in the action, let's check in with tonight's pound for pound. Cheryl?
I'm going to be looking at a couple of players who have similar roles. James play a similar style, and you know it's going to be their time on ice and whether they get elevated, how often the coach puts them out there, that'll really dictate their end-of-the-game performance.
Jones takes the puck. Works it across to Hall. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Scooped up along the wall by Corrali. Takes the feed up ahead. Bemstrom's gaining momentum. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And now it's grabbed by Bemstrom. Winds up, lets it go. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Quick shot. Scores! And it's getting loud here in Columbus. The Blue Jackets are first to light the lamp tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back-and-forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Hall. And that one's turned aside. Merzlikins covers it up, and we'll get a whistle.
Well, I like this play, James. Sometimes as a tender, when you haven't been busy, you can get mentally lulled, but he is able to hold on to this one. Good play.
The Blue Jackets continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Up along the wing. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Great poke check on the reach. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Chari. And the puck's knocked loose. Joshua's got it along the wing. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Fires it. The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Columbus seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Puck scooped up by Severson. Goes right to the crease. No room for that one to get through. Directs it on over to Severson. Grabbed along the boards by Domi. Slip feed. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Columbus gains a hold of it.
Merzlikins steals one with that incredible save, James, and his team knows it. You can see him puff out his chest. He's playing with a little bit of swagger now, and everyone in front of him knows that they got to energize, they got to elevate their game.
Moves the puck. Chicago's moving it into the offensive end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Quick pass to Marchenko. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick pass to Domi. Moves the puck over to Graves. And that's knocked away by Bookist. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great reach with the stick by Hall. Takes the feed. Stops him cold. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Sends the pass over. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Moves it to Graves. Fantastic save!
Merzlikins said to be dialed in on that last save. Loved the way he challenged, made himself as big as possible, and took away the net.
Angles it over to Bunty. Stones him on the one-timer. Sends a pass over. Jones carries the puck in his own zone. Sends it in front. And that's covered up for the whistle. And a much-needed face-off will give them a breather.
Jenner's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Tries to the crease. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Jones. And that's picked up by Bean.
Columbus has been intercepting pucks all game long, in particular in the middle of the ice. And just to where they're able to jump on passes and they get going the other way. Great transition game.
The Blue Jackets have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. The Blackhawks win the draw here in their own end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gains the zone through the middle. Good use of the body on the play. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. That's moved up ahead.
That's how you get north and...
Scores! Max Domi! Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. Inside the final minute of the first here. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a chance! Puck picked up by Johnson. And he makes that save as well.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Takes the pass. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Here's a short pass to Goudreau. And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Into the offensive zone. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Columbus is flying out there, James. Right from the beginning of the game, they dictated the pace, they set the tempo, and they're finding ways to get shots through to the net, a reason why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Gaudreau's hauled down, penalty on the way. And let's see what the call is. The Blackhawks are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Joshua's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Quick pass over to Jenner. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Comes up with the stop. Verslicken's going to slow things down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, things happen in and around the net. When you have a lead and you haven't been busy, you hold on. You don't want any mental lapses.
The Blue Jackets lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Jenner's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets will play it against the wall. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Columbus is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. The Blue Jackets take possession off the faceoff. Taken here by Bean. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. Penalty coming up here. The Blackhawks will serve 2 minutes in the box. The Blue Jackets once again send out their power play unit. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Using the net for cover. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Provorov's gained the line and on the attack, and swats the puck out of midair. Into the attacking area from the left side. Pass in front, what a chance, but they can't connect. Makes the save with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Blue Jackets have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. From the slot, wrist shot, and they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Columbus with a big defensive zone faceoff. The Blue Jackets have it now. Taken along the wall by Werenski. Receives the pass. Great use of the stick at center by Hall. The Blue Jackets grab possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Columbus is on the attack. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Broken up by Werenski. Moves it quickly over to Jenner. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Chicago's taking possession in their own end. Handles the puck. Columbus has it in the open ice. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Hall's got it into offensive territory. Quick feed to Domi. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Quick pass to Johnson. The Blue Jackets take it along the wing. And they keep the pressure on. And he takes the feed. Taken by Marchenko. With the stop. And he takes the pass. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Chicago's got the puck in the corner. Chance right in front. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Moves it to Roslovic. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. Oh! Scores! It's in the back of the net! Columbus has jumped out to a 2-goal lead, and they continue to dictate the play.
They played hard all game, James, and they'll want to continue to push the pace right off of this face-off. You don't want to give any life to your opponent. They can go up by 1 more or 3. That's just going to be a killer.
Here's a short pass to Hall. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Provorov's got it in the offensive zone. Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Columbus will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes the feed. And there's the save. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Laine. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Along the wing to Provorov. Picks up the puck. There's a collision. There's a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. The Blue Jackets have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Chicago's going to start with the puck in their own end. And nearing the final minute of the second. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Lumps the puck into the offensive zone corner. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Domi. Oh, stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Late goings of this period. The Blue Jackets lead it 4-2. Domi's won the draw there on the attack. Quick pass to Jones. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets all that one with the pad. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to Bunting. And he's got that one. Pushes it across to Hall. The Blackhawks will play it against the boards. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather.
Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Columbus is leading in this game, and it looks like a ton of fun. There's a ton of motion all over the ice, but man, the counterattack has been strong as well. Everyone has an answer to the goal, which means this is a high-scoring affair.
And he takes the dish. Scooped up along the wall by Goudreau. Oh, and he misfires on that. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only 1 goal away.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Columbus has been the more complete team tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. From the left wing, takes the feed. Nice poke check. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender is very aware of where that...
Scores! And make it a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more impressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Well, the youngster getting a little pep talk from his coach here on the bench. What do you think?
With a game that's still winnable, I get the sense that the coach is telling the rookie to be urgent out there. Don't play afraid. Don't be hesitant. You have some creative skills. Go out there, use them, open up the ice, and if you get a chance to attack the net, take it.
The Blackhawks have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
They gain the zone from the left side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And he passes it up ahead to Severson. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Domi. Great defensive effort with the stick. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Chicago's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hall. Takes a shot. Oh, puts it wide, and oh, you know he'll want that one back.
Well, you can see the frustration right there. I think there was a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
And the pump check. Oh, smart play. Handles the pass. Columbus plays it against the boards. And he denied him there. Oh, and another quick stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Slip feed. Gains the zone from the right side. Columbus has the puck in the corner. And he comes. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Still has possession. A shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Columbus wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Feeds it over to Hall. On the attack along the boards. A centering chance! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Blue Jackets have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Johnson's won the draw inside his own end. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Johnson. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Werenski's taking it from his own end. Along the half wall with the puck. That's off a stick. Great pressure on the offensive end by Werenski. Moves it to Jenner. Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, what a save with the glove by Merzlikins.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Intercepts it at center. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. With some open space at center. Off the left wing and into center.
Brent's been leading the way offensively, James, and everyone's kind of looking to him. He has 3 points in the game, and the puck's been like magic on his stick.
Moves the puck. Takes the feed. Picked off. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Jari.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Blue Jackets continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. And they win the draw on their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's an offensive chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Poked away in the neutral zone by Graves. And cut that one out of the net. And they continue to apply pressure here. Columbus with possession in their own zone. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. Knocked away. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. Here's a short pass to Jenner. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Joshua's got it against the boards. Handles the puck at the point. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and he got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Takes the bank feed.
Joshua has been so hot, James. I mean, he had a hat-trick last game. He gets one in this one. You got to figure he's going to get on the board. Again, the puck's just been dancing on his stick.
Chicago's got a hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. He grabs the puck here at the point. Chicago's playing it from the side. And that's intercepted by Provorov. Picked up along the wall by Hall. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. And the play on as that gets a piece of the glove. Columbus has the puck. Trying to clear. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Joshua's got it across the line. Quick feed to Hall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Here's a feed in front. Shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Toronto's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. We looked at Cheryl's pound-for-pound matchup earlier in the game. Cheryl, do we have a winner?
Joshua is such a huge cog in the wheel of this team, James. Keeps it moving at all times. He can change the pace of play. He knows exactly where he is on the ice with his IQ and his awareness. But, man, he's opened it up. Hey, he's creative, and his point production is off the charts. He does it all when that puck is on his stick.
Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
And a quick save on that one. Passes on over to Hall. And he loses control of the puck. Columbus moves it ahead. Sends a pass over. Columbus has it against the half wall. Bank pass off the boards. Let's go!
Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it to James. Perfect weight transfer. Beat the goaltender clean.
Columbus came in hungry for this one, and their offense has exploded to lead here in the third. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great save from in tight. Columbus has possession of it now. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Moves it quickly over to Dormy. Verslickens freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. The Blue Jackets have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Jenner's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off.
5-minute major for fighting.
And we are all over with this one. Well, a complete team. In the show, so stay tuned for that. We go to the phones. It's John in High River. What's on your mind?
I don't know, Sobalski. I'm demoralized about this team. Our rookie looks like the only guy out there that's getting it done. The rest of the guys got to pick it up.
Yeah, it's funny the expectations you set for the veterans who just don't seem to be really performing, and then this kid's kind of come out of nowhere.
There's something wrong when your best player seems night in, night out as your rookie.
Tell you what, encouraging signs if he's doing this early in the season. Thanks very much for the call. We'll keep on. Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blackhawks took to the ice to lock up with the Blue Jackets. Columbus plasters the opposition with a strong offensive performance. In spite of the loss, the rookie continues his impressive campaign, finding the back of the net. Elsewhere on the ice tonight, the Bees took to the ice to battle the Panthers. Florida tucks home the overtime winner.